My name is Deanna Adams, and I'm the director of the E-Business Innovation Center located in Jackson, Mississippi. We are a technology incubator, so that means that we bring in technology startup companies, mentor them through their first 3 to 5 years with business ownership, business plan writing, technology development, access to capital, doing business overseas. Whatever crosses their plate, we are the resource people to help them solve those issues. In particular, we are a safe place to grow a business with all the resources available immediately. Immediacy is usually an issue for startups, and we help them solve problems without them having to do the research themselves, thereby allowing them to be free to work on their product instead of doing research to solve an issue. I have a company in my incubator who came to me, a young man who sat in front of me and said, Miss Adams, my mom says I have to get my business out of her hallway. And he has been one of the most successful companies that we've had. He's still in the incubator, but is ready to graduate shortly. On the flip side of that, I have a brand new company that's very exciting, doing work for the Department of Defense, creating training exercises for pilots who will be flying over areas of the world that might be dangerous. And this gives them the terrain before they get there. And so that's fun because it's something new that I'm learning as well as helping him structure his business. Actually, I'm an entrepreneur myself, and I owned my own business for 30 years. So when this opportunity came my way, it was a very natural fit for me. I knew how to meet payroll when I didn't have money, and some of our clients are in the same boat at some time or other. But it's an invigorating, exciting place to be. No day is the same. That appeals to me greatly. I'm not a sit down and do the same thing every day person. So the fact that I have a lot of people coming to me relying on my background and my ability to solve problems for them, that's very satisfying for me. In today's economy, we are all looking for additional resources. It is much more difficult to get a company up and running today than it was even 2 or 3 years ago. So yes, if there are funds available, then yes, we'd like to be in line for those funds, whatever they might be. If there's funds available for our client companies in some particular sector, then yes, we're interested in that. What I would like to see more importantly than funding coming from some huge agency is I would like to see partnerships taking place in our communities, wherever incubators are located, to where we no longer consider ourselves individual entities trying to do our own little thing, but that we partner with the other entities in the area and say, this is our common goal. We want to help companies get up and running to add to our tax base here, which ultimately grows exponentially to where it affects the whole country as a whole. And if we will start partnering, get back to the basics, if you will, start partnering with each other, the Mississippi Development Authority in our area, the universities in our area, any other kind of group that wants to further the creation of business and help our tax base grow, then that's what we need to be doing. Rather than looking outside or to the federal government for this help, we need to be very close to home and start nurturing our companies there, and then it will take on a life of its own, I think.